there we go. Mirror's Edge as played by Alexander. I can't really say much about the game. I mean, it's fun, but there's so many problems with doing a running, jumping game. And, yeah, let me click past this so I don't have too much noise. There's a lot of problems doing a running, jumping game that is in first person, and the biggest problem of which is not being able to see your feet when you jump. In most 3D platform, third-person platforming games, you can see your character's feet, enabling you to do the jumps that you need to do. Think games like Prince of Persia, where in order to do the wall running and the acrobatic jumping, you need to be able to see where your feet are so you can get the very edge of your jump to matter. That's not to say that this game was terrible. It takes a little bit of getting used to when you first play the game to understand how jumping works and how to position yourself for the mechanics to function. You all saw me die plenty of times with the failed jumping, but you know what? I don't care. It's a game. It's fun. I'm not here to prove myself to you all or to make it a flawless run. I don't think that's what LPs are about, unless you're a speedrunner. If you're a speedrunner and you die, it's either a mechanic of the game or it's something that you're just going to cut from the final product. So that was Mirror's Edge. I'm not really sure what my next game is going to be. I did this one because it's relatively quick and I don't have to feel too dedicated to any one particular portion. The chapters are quick, they're interesting, there's a lot of action, there's moving, and it's overall a fun game to play. I'd recommend picking it up if you haven't played it yet, and if you were watching solely for the story, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but in my honest opinion, Mirror's Edge doesn't have the best story. It's very like every other dystopian future story, where you have underground people that are pushing information to the people that are on the street level, and you have somebody that doesn't want you to do that, and then you have somebody on your team, originally on your team, that very doesn't want you to do that, so they try and stop you from doing that, and you end up doing it anyway. Very not original story, but honestly, this brings me back to NES gaming times, where you learn the game by dying, and you don't really play for the story, you play for the game, and in that effect, the gameplay elements are amazing. If you play through this game and then do the race mode that you see down here, it'll bring you to speed runs of the levels that you can do, and it's great because you can really tell how much better you could have been your original run if you had known the speed routes. But you also get less enjoyment out of the game if you do speed runs rather than just playing the game, which I did. I hope you all enjoyed, and yeah, watch out for my next set. See you later.